Yo, what's up? Everybody, it's the Straight Dicks Podcast.
Straight Dicks.
Straight Dicks.
We're dicks! We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks! Pussies don't like dicks, because pussies get fucked by dicks. But dicks also fuck assholes.
Welcome to Straight Dicks, people.
Straight Dicks.
Straight Dicks. I'm John Dolder, and this is Stephen Curry.
What it do?
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day out there.
So all you ladies out there in the house who've pushed one out,
yeah,
this one's for you.
and we're trying to push one in.
Yeah, all right.
I want to start off with something that happened to me literally like an hour after I left here last Sunday.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
So I was at the and it's another fucking racial moment. Again, I don't incite these. I don't ask for these. I try my best to keep my head down in public, but for some reason the trouble always finds me racially.
Oh, yeah. John, what did you say last time? You got resting racial face or whatever?
Yeah, resting hard R face.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit.
So anyway, I was at the grocery store and I was just there to pick up milk and lemonade. And
That's hella random.
I know it's a very random combination of items that you need to pick up from the grocery store real quick.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had my blinders on and I was just set on getting these two items, and I was walking through the grocery store and I was going by the checkout lines.
Yeah.
And I just heard I didn't see him, but all I heard was this black guy angrily say, "Yeah, you got to be in the back of the line." And I was just walking by, so I was like, he's probably talking to someone else.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I go and grab the lemonade and milk, and then I get in line, and and then this older black guy comes up with a Red Bull, and he sits it next to my items.
Yeah.
And he says like, "Can you help me out and buy me this Red Bull?" And I was like, "Nah."
I feel that, bro.
And he's like, "See, that's the problem with your generation is that you're all take and no give. You're all take and no give." And then he started ranting about how the white man is weak and fucking. And I was just there, and like the Mexican woman was just like looking at him and looking at me. She's like checking somebody else out. And but she had that face of like, hard R, please.
Yeah. Like, yo, bro, you gotta do it for the reparations, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to get reparations for fucking all over a Red Bull.
All right.
And he's just throwing singles on like the on the conveyor belt and shit like that as he's talking about like you know, and then he started talking about the race war coming up. And then he's like, you know what? All these Mexicans, all these Asians, all these Puerto Ricans, and all these Arabs, they're going to be siding with us. And you know what? You think you can run 100 miles, but you can't run 100 miles. And I was just thinking to myself, you're drinking a Red Bull. You can't run 100 miles.
Yeah, like neither of us can run 100 miles right now.
Yeah, exactly. You're a 50-year-old man drinking Red Bull. You know?
See, man, John, if you just bought the Red Bull, fucking $4.95 could erase, 400 years of oppression, bro.
That's how cheap it is.
Hey, man, fucking, hey, we get nowadays. It's like the episode of Family Guy where Cleveland finds out that the people who own his people are poor now.
Yeah.
So all he could get was like Rice Krispie
Rice
treats.
Krispie treats.
Like, yo, hey, what thing we can get, bro? Like,
I know, but I'm just not that type of white guy.
All right.
He picked the wrong white man to guilt because he was really trying some guilt shit.
Like, yo, I didn't own anybody. I just worked on the plantation, bro. Like,
I was working right beside you.
Like, yeah, this is a 9 to 5, bro. I had to pay off some debts.
Remember we would talk about escaping sometimes.
Exactly. Like an endangered servitude, bro.
We endangered servitude.
Yeah.
That's white people servitude.
Yeah.
It's endangered servitude. Because it's rare.
Exactly. Oh, shit. I mean, shit, the danger of y'all standing outside in the sun for like 9 hours, bro. It's like
the endangered servitude of white people working outside.
Oh, man. Hey, we know how this started, bro. Hey, shout out to all the Irish people. Oh, so here's something that happened recently on the world of the internet, right? So
Okay.
this is something I've been saying for years, but the internet finally like caught on all of a sudden. But so TikTok, the best app in the world. Black folks basically been telling like gingers that they're like black people, whatever.
Okay.
It was like, yo, like just so y'all know, man, y'all black people too, type shit, right? So the internet's just been going funny. Like all these ginger fucks are like, yo, ever since I got this information, you know what I'm saying? I went from having no soul to having all the soul. And I'm like, hey, fair enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough. Because I'll be honest with you, man. If you, most like folks, bro, if you look at like redhead people for real, they kind of, a lot of them, especially if they're like from, Irish, like Scottish descent, bro.
Irish, Scottish descent.
They, you can see the black in them, bro. They got nigga features, but you know. So I always tell them, bro, like, hey, man, when the race war starts, if and when, nigga, y'all on our team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's us and then the 2%. You know? We got to stand up and fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those will be like our nighttime warriors and shit. Like,
the stealth.
Well, I mean, they going to glow in the dark, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, we just want them to stay cool. You know what I'm saying?
Use them as night lights. And
we don't want our fighting force to get taken out by sunburn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
by melanoma.
Exactly, bro. Like fucking, that'd be part of like the war kit, like fucking a box of bullets and a fucking SPF 125.
Standard issue sunscreen.
Exactly, bro. Fucking losing the war because we ran out of sunscreen to fucking keep these niggas cool. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Like a bunch of dark skinned black folks and a bunch of fire injured red people with red hair.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm missing out on TikTok because I have like the second shittiest phone in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not poor enough to have the shittiest phone, so I have like the second shittiest.
I mean, to be fair, bro, you just basically saving time, bro. Fucking TikTok wastes time.
I know.
I love it, but
I mean, the only time I really look at Instagram is when I'm taking a shit.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, for sure. That's usually where I'm at. If I'm like, especially like when I'm at work, if I'm in between cuts, I like scroll and like check out some shit. Like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Like I check for something. There's something about like Facebook. It's painfully unfunny.
Dude, Facebook sucks, man.
It's just, you ever see like the jokes and shit that they have, like the comic strips and shit?
Yeah.
It's all bad boomer humor.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Like, honestly, dude, okay, so I be thinking about this shit a lot, man. I don't know why I be thinking about this shit a lot, but I'm old enough to remember MySpace, bro. And we turned our back on one of the greatest like fucking like social media like websites / apps for this Facebook shit where we get censored and fucking, you know what I'm saying? You can't even say like, you know what I'm saying? You can't say what you want on fucking on camera or on the site because they gonna take it down.
Y'all motherfuckers chose like a fucking uniform for your social media.
Yeah, dude, I didn't choose it, bro. I was like real heavy on MySpace, bro, up until about like 09. Really 010.
Oh, that was
or 2010.
You know what? Let's see. What 2010? I was 14. So yeah, it was actually my generation that fucked that.
Yeah.
That like the kids in high school, like we just decided like,
Facebook.
well, we were told that MySpace is where we go to get raped. So in school, so they're like Facebook's safer.
Yeah.
You know, and like we went to Facebook and we just settled on this uniformed, sterile.
Fucking everything looks the same.
You got plain. And like MySpace, you could like you customize.
I mean,
customize the shit out of it.
That was a problem. It was like ahead of its time. Like the internet and fucking speed, the bandwidth wasn't like enough because like you could customize your page, but then like it would probably crash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, my fucking parents used to yell at my sister for having the computer crash when she was on MySpace.
Yeah.
And chatting on AIM all night.
And then the cool thing too is like a lot of people didn't really realize it, bro. But like MySpace was like softly like like pushing us into like coding and shit.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to like customize your page, you basically were using like HTML.
Yeah, you had to use protocol to fucking make it look good.
Yeah. You can like insert code or just like get in there and like tweak it yourself if you wanted to make it look like something. And bro, it was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like everybody had their own personal fucking shit. It was like literally your space, bro, my space, and fucking make it look like whatever you want. And but nah, we fucking turned our back on some fucking white and blue fucking blank pages.
What is I've never been on TikTok. What is even the format of TikTok?
Dude, there is it's like kind of, so it's like as soon as you open it up, like it's built for addiction. As soon as you open the app, instantly you're just like indoctrinated with videos, bro.
Okay.
There's no like, oh, here's like fucking
no homepage or anything.
Nope. It's just like, okay, this is the For You page, and then like essentially it naturally builds the algorithm for you based off of like what you're swiping and liking. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So as soon as you open it up, you're just gonna get videos, and it might be some shit you ain't interested in. You're like, I ain't interested in that. Next thing you know, click on that. Before you know it, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Then you just another plethora of videos that are similar to it.
Yeah.
So this can really compartmentalize people's mentality. I think that's why the race relations in this country are at an all-time low.
Oh yeah.
Literally a historic I think it was better in the 60s.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, than it is. This is why I'm getting inflicted with racial moments on an almost daily basis.
No, I would say the peak of racial racial shit was the 70s, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Because you had like All in the Family and fucking and the Jeffersons and shit.
Yeah, but that was like satire, though.
I mean,
I'm sure there was racist people out there that would laugh at fucking what's his name, the patriarch on All of the Family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, but that was like fucking what prime time like CBS TV though.
Yeah, like Family Time, fucking, and just hearing him call the fucking the Jeffersons a spook.
Yeah. Or it's like, yeah. Oh, you're worried your son's a fag?
and then a canned clap.
Exactly.
Laughter.
Get that studio audience laugh in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
He's kind of a fag.
I know. That was literally the joke.
Right.
Him calling him a fag.
Oh man, I mean shit.
But fair enough.
Yeah, it's like people were so open with just like their fucking, because we were so past like the actual racist shit. It's like, look, you different, I'm different. You might not like me, I kind of don't like you, but we can get along.
I know.
With our differences, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. Yeah, that was pretty much the 70s with racial. Nowadays, like it's shameful to see color. You're publicly shamed to see color, but like it's always right underneath the surface of everyone.
That shit's ending though. That's like probably one of the best things about like the new Trump era.
Yeah.
It's like we're slowly like getting away from that shit.
We're getting back to making fun of each other
on
completely ignorant things. If Thursday was any example of it.
Yeah. Shit, bro.
Just okay for everyone that wasn't there. So we run an open mic called Comedians You Should Forget every Thursday at the Barrel.
Best mic in the city.
Best mic in the city by far. And so anyway, I was hosting that night, and I was drinking a little bit. So of course it got a little wild.
Got away from
it. Got away from us pretty fast. And I was one of two white people in the entire bar.
Yeah.
And I was a little tipsy in this completely out of context. I thought of it and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I went up on stage and I said like, so and so, give them a big hand, they have a little round of applause, and I was just like, hey everybody, how about a chant?
Yeah.
And everyone was, or at least most people were like, yeah, right? Right? Because confirm that? Yeah, most people were on board, and I just went, white people.
Clap.
White people. And then everyone started chanting it back in a round. So I would chant white people, and then the audience, at least like 8 people, started chanting white people after when I was clapping.
Yeah.
So we were chanting white people in a round, and then there's comic Sam. He fucking got on stage and he was upset.
Yeah.
Because like him and Xavier came in right when we were chanting white people. And like people were like looking around the like that entrance to like see what the fuck is going on.
Like fucking a bunch of people chanting white people in the middle of a Mexican neighborhood.
A bunch of Mexicans and blacks were chanting white people. as I was leading.
Oh shit.
It was the most bizarre fucking thing, but it was so much fun.
And then Harold, shout out to Harold, Patrick, fucking, he went up, whatever, and was like doing the white people chant, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, when he said something, he was like, yo, this is crazy doing a white people chant in the middle of Pilsen, and I was like, yeah, no one's gonna believe you, bro. And then everybody just died laughing.
Yeah, that was ruled.
Like, your little skinny ass is being racist. Come on, not you, bro. Like,
You're too cute to be racist.
Exactly, you're too cute to be racist, bro. I wonder if this actually happened, bro. Like, fucking, there's a white person out there like, no, I really hate niggers, and then it's like, and then somebody's like, and then the black people like, oh, not you, start tickling him like, oh, that's cute.
Tickle him under the chin.
Coochie.
He thinks he hates black
Yeah,
people.
like you're too adorable to be racist. Stop playing. like, bro, you got teddy bears with KKK robes on them. That's cute.
Look at him. He thinks he's gonna be a racist.
Exactly. Oh, he thinks he has white power.
Oh my god. Shout out to the Barrel for letting this shit happen.
Oh yeah, man, dude. Barrel's one of the
Literally,
best bars in the world.
I get there before everybody else to set up.
Yeah.
And every single time, like, I go around the corner and then I'm walking up to the bar and you can't see the window.
Yeah.
I always peer, I have like this dramatic look at the window to see if the poster is still there.
Yeah.
And see
Oh, it's still there.
like, all right, we're doing it another week.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hey, but you know what? It's been growing, man.
It
like,
has. Like, we had like 15 people come out.
yeah, well, shit, we had probably more than that, bro. Because I think we had like from all the pictures you posted, bro. I think there were like 16 comics for real.
Yeah, there was I posted like 16 pictures.
Yeah, I think we had like honestly like 18 comedians show up that night.
Yeah, because a couple like came in like last minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but shit, even before because I mean, I was supposed to host last week, but I got there a little late because I was just fucking work was like taking long. I had like a crazy Thursday that week where like I was only supposed to have like a couple clients, and then like last minute everybody just like booked up a bunch of appointments at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I was like, shit, cool. Let me get this money real quick. I ain't tripping off of it.
Yeah.
So I didn't leave work until late, and then I came home. I was like, man, let me sit down for a second before I head out. And then when you got there, you're like, oh, we're starting now. I'm like, this is rare, bro. We're starting on time? What?
Yeah, it was about like 10:15.
Yeah, he was like, all right, we're starting. I'm like, yo, this is rare that we start like at 10:15 type
well,
shit.
it's because we had like fucking 10 comics signed up, and I was just like, I want to get home eventually.
Yeah.
I
was like, and everybody left like before around 1 last. Like,
yeah. Everyone scattered like cockroaches after we chanted white people. like it was like a one of those like crowd things, like the crowd. What are they called?
What, like a chant response type shit?
No, like a flash mob.
Oh yeah,
it was like a racial flash mob. You know that should be organized someday. It's just like a mix of like not only white people, but like mostly like blacks and Mexicans and Asians, and then like a couple of white people just like flash mob into like downtown real quick.
Yeah,
and then start chanting white people.
White people.
Not white power, because if I chanted white power, it wouldn't have been funny.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It wouldn't have been funny if I was... And in my head, the only reason I didn't do in my head is because white power doesn't have this right amount of syllables as white people.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
Yeah, so it's the right amount of.
So it was a close call too.
What's what say? Fucking I just thought about this, bro. Like fucking so. What if like if there was like a race war, right? But it was like Star Wars or some shit, bro. It's like a bunch of people, just like the white side of the force and the dark side of the force, just like going out there with lightsabers in the middle.
The white and the black.
Yeah, it's like
Luke, come to the black side.
Just a bunch of motherfuckers out there swinging like fucking lightsabers and shit, like an epic battle.
Yeah, like, and the white ones are smaller.
Like Attack of the Clones. Oh man.
That would be, it would be funny. You know what? If the race war does happen in this country, it would be funny.
Yeah.
I know I would get my throat slit in the street, but you know,
I'm like the most dangerous person on both sides are like the bald dudes or whatever. Like, there's a bald white dude, like this dude's really about it. There's a bald black dude, you like this nigga's like Michael Jordan.
they both have Hitler mustaches.
Exactly. Oh, dude, that reminds me. I was like, so I was at work, right, and I was like, yo, what if somebody's like, because I'm getting older, and all these grays are popping up on my face
Yeah.
and shit, right? I was like, yo, how crazy would it be? Because I see some like crazy gray patterns. I was like, what if somebody like had like a patch of gray that grew in like right like a Hitler mustache? It's like their whole mustache is black except for right in the middle is like a gray streak, like right there, bro. Like I'm like, bro, I'm like that would be low key kind of epic, bro. Like I can hold you.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, bro. It's like I got a gray Hitler mustache. It just grows that way, bro. I can't.
Or like their mutton chops. It has like the SS.
Yeah, like the little fucking
The little lightning bolts.
dude. That'd be fucking pretty tight, low key. I ain't gonna
Oh
lie.
my god.
Like, I can't be mad at it, bro.
Oh man. Thank God the world's getting funnier again.
Yeah, for real, man.
I was
'cause-
really getting sick of it for a while.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that first like mainstream Hollywood like comedy movie that's like actually offensive.
Yeah, I mean, old dads tried to be offensive, but
That was straight to Netflix though. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, there should be like a feature movie that actually comes out in theaters that's just called like Old Zip. Like,
Yeah. Oh, is it cool? Yeah, dude. We need like a basically another Tropic Thunder, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
I was talking to my girlfriend's nephew about that. We were talking about blackface.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, the last acceptable blackface was in Tropic Thunder.
I'm a dude dressed as another dude, disguised as another dude.
Yeah.
Man, dude, it was so funny though. Like, yo, shout out to Robert Downey Jr., bro. That was like, yo, if you didn't know that was him, Loki, bro, hey, this thing was black, bro. Like, it was
Yeah.
too funny.
Yeah.
It was so perfect, bro. Like, you couldn't even be mad at it.
Oh man.
Also, too, I don't know any black folks who were mad at that shit. Everybody thinks that shit is like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. I've never met anybody, any black people that were mad at that either. It's always like white people that try not to be racist by being outraged about racial things.
Hey, you crossing the fucking line. Oh shit, bro.
Oh man. So that was the we did like a good 20 minutes on race.
All right.
Yeah, it's 22. Fucking, let's go into something else. The fucking prices are getting ridiculous. I was
dude.
talking to you about before we started, but this bottle of Aquafina water that's like, it's 1 liter.
Yeah,
1 liter of Aquafina was $3.50.
that's crazy, bro.
I know. I remember when it was like you get you like two for $1.
Yeah.
Because like when I first moved here and I would drive to and from Columbus to Chicago, I would just buy like 2-liter bottles of water and that would like suffice me for the fucking whole 7 hours.
Yeah, basically, bro.
And it was like 2 for $1.
Yeah.
Like 6 years ago.
Yeah, no, they basically everything's like airplane prices right now or airport prices, bro.
Like I was in Target because I was helping my girlfriend run errands, and we were waiting at the counter for the pickup thing that they do.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at the prices like candy and shit, and I was like, you know what? These are like the prices that they put in like the future movies that they do to make fun of like how ridiculous things are getting.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's literally. It's not a joke anymore. It's like factual.
Bro, okay, like and this is maybe just because I'm old as shit now, but like I legit remember candy bars being 50 cents, bro.
Yeah, like, I remember them being $1, like a Hershey bar being $1.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know?
them bitches used to be 50 cents for like the longest time, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like the longest time, at least through the 90s
They're-
into the early 2000s.
They're
and then,
$1.75 now.
Exactly,
for an
bro.
average size candy bar.
yeah,
And then like a pack of icebreakers is like $4.50.
Makes no sense, dude.
What the fuck? Who's making these fucking prices up?
Like, yeah, matter of fact, who's making enough fucking money? You know what I mean? Like,
I know. I look around Target and everyone has the face of I can't afford this shit.
Yeah.
You know, but people are still buying it, and for some reason, this country is still running as it normally did before all this shit happened.
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy, bro? And because of like all this tariff bullshit that's happening, like prices are going up.
Yeah.
On everything. So this is actually kind of fun and stupid. So Xbox, right? You know, I'm an Xbox player.
Yeah.
They just announced that they're like increasing the price of the console because of like all this tariff shit, bro. And the console's like 5 years old.
Yeah.
So they're increasing the price. They're upping the price
Of 5-year-old technology.
of 5-year-old technology just because like the import cost is gonna cost to come in. And it's funny now because like a lot of gamers have been complaining online, bro. Like you remember like video games were like accessible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even if you were like broke and really didn't have it,
You still had 2 or 3 that you could play, you know?
Yeah, and you could like hustle up like $200, $300 to like get a console.
Yeah.
Like, there should be a point in history where like game companies were like basically giving away the consoles. It's like, yeah, we're gonna sell the consoles at a loss.
Yeah.
We just want you to have one, and then we'll just make our money off all the games you're buying.
Yeah, that's
right?
what they did with the PS4.
Yeah, dude. I remember like fucking GameCubes used to be $100.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, because like nowhere they were buying them. They were like literally just giving them away. Like, bro, just take the console and buy some games, bro.
Yeah.
And people could like video game for like cheap. Now it's like everybody's getting priced out of everything. Like now motherfuckers going like literally be like, yo, I really want to play like a video game to like relax my time, but I gotta pay rent. Like, niggas is really gonna have to choose between paying rent and playing video games.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Everything is going up in price.
You know what? And that's why racism's coming back, because that shit's free.
Exactly. Racism free as fuck, bro. Yeah.
That's we're going back to America's original pastime.
It costs nothing to hate whitey. You know what I'm saying?
And vice versa.
Exactly.
It costs 0 cents to say the N-word.
What's up, white man? What's going on there? Smoke?
Your race is weak.
Man, you know what? Now that we can't afford it, we gotta figure out like some new racial slurs.
Yeah.
Like now's the time to come up with some new shit, bro. Because what else you gonna do? You know?
Remember Patrice saying, calling white people melanoma cheeks?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, we need to invent some new slurs, people.
Yeah. It's time to. Hey, so listeners at home, start.
Put our creativity in.
Yeah, bro. Next week we should have a couple new racial slurs for you guys.
Yeah, we'll sit down and write. think of better ways to hate each other.
Come up with like 3 for every race. That's our homework assignment. Yeah. We need 3 new racial slurs for every race.
Every time your rent goes up, you think of a new slur.
Exactly.
And it's always around July too that the rent goes up.
Dude,
so.
it is crazy, bro. Speaking of rent going up, so my homegirl and her roommate, right? So we've been all in the neighborhood for the same amount of years, right? We've both been here 5 years.
Yeah.
We moved into our apartments around like summer 2020 or whatever. Anyway, so their neighbor below them just moved out. I don't know how many years they were there, but they were there before them and they finally moved out. And I guess they got wind that the cost of the apartment went up. Like I think maybe it was about like, I want to say like 13. I don't know how much it was. Probably like $12.50 or 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
And the person, had been there and locked into the price, but now that they moved out, heard that the landlord had increased the rent to like $1,800.
So about $500.
Who the fuck's paying $1,800 for a 2-bedroom apartment, bro?
Yeah. My rent went up about $150, and now I'm paying $1,950.
Yeah.
But you've seen my apartment. It's pretty spacious. The only bad thing about my apartment is that there's no central AC.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like, dude, they should knock off some fucking price for that, dude.
I know. And like they sent a letter like explaining like that they're increasing the rent $150, and like it was really like disingenuous because they're talking, the prices of everything are going up.
So shit, bro. So your rent's gonna be 2 stacks.
almost 2 stacks. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. Thank God I have 2 roommates. So but
I mean, but still though, dude, that doesn't even out to like fucking $600 a month between.
it's $650.
Yeah.
We're paying $650 each. So we're starting July, and in the fucking apartment hasn't been renovated in 8 years.
Yeah.
The fucking linoleum floor is all cracked and pieces going. It took them the longest time in bitching to get new faucets because the faucets were so corroded that you couldn't move them or anything without like risking breaking them.
Dude, once that apartment becomes vacant, though, they're gonna come in and raise that shit up to like 22. I bet you they're probably gonna put in.
In Uptown, it's gonna be about 26.
Jesus Christ!
If they renovate it,
And it's sad because like Uptown used to be cheap, nigga. That's where crackheads used to live at on the north
they're
side.
still there. I don't know where they go.
Oh shit, outside, nigga, because the rent too goddamn high, bro. Like,
No, they disappear from between the hours of 2 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh, we gotta sleep.
They go somewhere to sleep. So I think after the rent becomes more than 2 stacks, I'm gonna follow those crackheads.
Hell
around.
yeah, but yo, let me go sleep behind this dumpster real quick. Catch a couple winks.
couple Z's behind this dumpster.
Hell yeah, I gotta be working 5 a.m.
Hopefully no one cuts my pockets.
Man, it's dude, fucking like just the price increases. They're literally trying to price everybody out, man.
Yeah, they're trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip right now,
And the sad part is like if you really think about it, don't it feel like every time you go outside, you're just like spending money, bro?
yeah, it's just flying out. My grandpa used to have a saying. It's like piss out of a boot.
Yeah.
Literally, it feels like piss out of a fucking boot.
It's like going outside and touching grass costs you like $60 a day, bro. That's the going rate.
Bro, I gotta go to the fucking grocery store, and I was anticipating the cost because I'm only getting like 3 pieces of protein, and I know I'm not walking out of there without spending $30.
Yeah.
Dude,
oh my God, bro! Like 2 steaks is like $40 now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I go to Costco and I laugh at the fucking meat prices there, and I know it's like grass fed and USDA grade A beef or something, but like 3 fucking like 12-ounce steaks,
Yeah.
$45. 40. I kid you fucking not. I kid you fucking not.
I'm trying to think because like usually, when I get steaks, I go to like Aldi and shit.
Yeah,
And like their steaks are probably about like
10.
Nah. They're like $16 now, bro.
16.
Yeah, because you think like, and usually I'm trying to find like at least like a 1 pound steak or some shit like this, like 16 ounces or whatever.
Now I understand you.
But yeah. So I mean, but even still though, again, bro, like 2 steaks is legit fucking like that's like $40, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That costs way too much, bro, for some fucking meat. Like I'm about to just buy a goddamn cow.
Yeah.
On some real shit, bro.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a break, guys, and go out and rob somebody so we can get some grocery money.
Yeah. We gotta get some money for the electric bill to keep continuing this podcast for today.
So we're gonna go jack a motherfucker. We'll be right back. We're back, guys. What's up? It's Mother's Day.
Hello, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
We love you.
I hope you listened to the past 30 minutes.
All right.
And said, "That's my boy."
Just to get through to the part that's all about you.
Yeah. We really did it backwards. We should have just talked about how great our moms are and then did the races.
I know,
But we just can't help ourselves. So, yeah, I called, like, as soon as I woke up today, I called my mom and my grandma.
Yeah.
And I talked to my mom for about 20 minutes, and just with my grandparents, I was only on the phone for like 5, though.
Yeah.
I know it sounds shitty, but like I'm so disconnected from my family.
Yeah. I mean, but I feel like, well, like I say, I feel like, I know that you probably talk to Mom at least once a week, right?
Like once, like every other week. We text each other way more than like we call. We text and like have like long text conversations.
Yeah.
It's just like what I was talking about with my mom on the phone today is just like between like going to the gym, doing comedy, and working on like other things, and like basically
being a man,
maintaining my fucking life. I really don't have time to talk to people.
Yeah.
And she agrees. She's like, yeah, she's like in the same boat. Like she's constantly like doing stuff to maintain her fucking life, and then having a boyfriend. She's like, it's difficult for me to like
Yeah,
to hang out with my boyfriend because I have so much stuff to do, and we just that's the reason why we don't really talk to each other.
Yeah, living life is hard, bro.
It is. It's work.
Yeah.
It's always work.
I was like, yeah, I probably talk to mom like probably the same amount, like usually, but like twice a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I love my mama, but like I'm a man, bro. I got shit to do. Like,
Yeah, I love my mom too, but god damn it, all this bullshit I have to do.
yeah.
You know?
And then it's cool too. Like my mom is like straight up just like a homie, bro. So like
Yeah.
when I do call her, we don't really fucking talk about nothing for real. We bitch about my sisters, and then we just laughing about funny shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like my mom is like straight up. I talk to my mom just like one of my homies. We just be on the phone, talk about nothing, laughing about everything. Like, yo, you see this dumb shit?
Yeah.
Or like saying just something super funny and laughing for like a good 2 hours.
No, like my mom and I just started having adult conversations about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And one of the main themes that we talk about when I go to visit her, because I spend most of my time when I visit my family talking to my mom.
Yeah.
Like I'm not in my room on my phone or anything. You know, I'm sitting on the couch talking to her.
Yeah.
And one of the main things that we talk about is like she'll complain about her boyfriend doing something and I have to explain to her
Yeah.
what men do. And then she's like, and then I explain to her what women do. And then she ends up agreeing after a 20-minute argument.
Like, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, I know.
I know I'm right.
Yo, but dude, okay, but think about it this way, bro. Isn't it crazy? Like, dude, fucking, we have to know women so well that like your mom could be oblivious and you as her son have to explain how it works to her,
I
bro.
know.
Because women
It's so
don't
fucked
have
up.
to know us, bro. It's so sad.
They really don't, and they always want to understand, but they don't put in the effort to.
They don't.
They really don't.
And then when you do find a woman that does do that, she's called a wife. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
It's like, yo, this she actually listens and gives a fuck about what I'm talking about. Gotta marry her, bro. Gotta marry her.
Yep. That's the only criteria women out there.
The bar is so low.
It's extremely low. It's almost on the floor.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? You could drag your heels walking and still go over it.
Yeah, we just want a little time and attention, bro. Not much, bro.
Not much.
Yeah,
No.
like maybe some coochie and like just like look at me for 5 minutes and then that will sustain me for the
Ask
rest
me
of the
a
day.
question that doesn't involve what you're doing.
Exactly.
Holy shit, is that common?
Oh, fucking hell.
So I talked to my mom and my grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and over the past couple years, like they're starting to see me more as an adult. Ever since I got in my late 20s,
Yeah.
and like they're evil people.
I mean, would you expect her white?
My grandmother's so shady. And my whole life she's been this sweet, wholesome woman.
And now that you get to know her
now
as an
she'll
adult.
now like at Thanksgiving or Easter or whatever, we'll be at the dinner table and she'll just drop like a piece of information that's like I like stop eating for a second.
Yeah.
Look over.
Wait, is your grandma like the grandma on Wedding Crashers and shit?
Fuck, I didn't see that.
Like, oh, you never seen Wedding Crashers, bro?
Wait, Wedding Crashers, that movie where they go to like weddings and like try to pick up chicks.
Yeah.
I saw it a long time ago, but I don't remember the grandma.
Okay, so there's a grandma on the scene, right, where they're all at dinner, and then the son of the family, he's like a little emo weird kid,
Yeah.
and then she's just like out of nowhere, she's like, "Oh, Tom's a homo," and they're like, "What?" Like, grandma, like, why'd you say that? Well, it's true, he is a homo. Like, dude, I can't wait to get that old, bro.
Yeah.
Where I could just like say whatever the fuck I want.
I'm waiting for this day. That's why
Yeah.
I'm trying to improve my health now, so I can be old and be horrible.
It's like essentially, bro, I'm 30 years away from being able to say whatever the fuck I want, bro. Like I feel like as soon as I hit 70, it's like, okay, he's old. Like
when you're getting Social Security, then you
yeah, real shit, bro.
then you get racial security.
Even though when I'm like 70, I'm gonna look like I'm 45,
Uh-huh.
but I'm gonna talk like a 70-year-old man.
yeah. Oh man.
Oh man.
Let's talk about what you told me before. About your sister, because
Oh yeah, about us having this fucking fight, man. Okay, so man, me and my sister have been fighting since she came out the womb, bro. Like
Yeah, same here with my sister.
yeah, it's like as soon as she was born, it was like a fucking like a Shaw Brothers film. It's like kung fu fighting before she can even walk and shit, right? Anyway, so we recently got into it because like my sister is just like a stereotypical. Like she don't do any like internal like reflection on anything.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
like always about like it's about her. You know what I'm saying? How she feels.
But it involves someone else that's wronging her.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like she never like looks inward. Like, yo, do you ever notice that like everybody has a problem with you? Don't you think that should? You know what I'm saying? Maybe like you know what I'm saying? Like my sister wasn't the best at math. You know what I'm saying? So she doesn't see that she's the common denominator.
Can't find the common social denominator.
Yeah, she can't find a common. Like you're the common denominator, bro. It's like, yo, I love her to death, but every time she calls me, she's like bitching and complaining about somebody like not liking her, and it's like in every aspect of life, right? Like me, only time I come in contact with people like not liking me for real, is when I'm doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like dealing with other comedians. That's when I'm around like, okay, these motherfuckers don't like me, these people don't fuck with me, whatever. But like I have a good relationship at work. I have a good relationship at like all the places I go to. I have great relationships with my friends. You know what I'm saying? But my sister has an issue where like she claims somebody isn't liking her or slighting her in some way in every aspect of life. So what started this whole fight recently was she works in insurance and she had been training with this new company and I guess like when she was on the call, like she's still in training, she felt like she needed some help with like a client or whatever. And her manager was like, "Oh no," I'm like, "You're doing good," because my sister, she's a good talker or whatever. But she's like, "Oh, but I just like some information. I feel like I didn't need it, and I needed some help, and I want y'all to like step in because like I still am in training or whatever, right?"
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, you know, like blah 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 blah, like fucking they didn't help me, but then they like basically like helped this white girl out and this and that." And then I was like, okay, I'm like, well, do you think like they're like this is like racial discrimination? And she's like, "Nah, I don't think it's like racial or nothing like that." But she's like, "But I feel like such and such doesn't like me." And then I was just like, "Okay, Londra, like that's my sister." I'm like, let me ask you like a real question, and you got to be honest with you, like hear what I'm saying and actually think about what I'm saying, right? I was like, you kind of got a problem with everybody, like in every facet of your life, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I like you don't think like this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it might be you. And then she hung up on me.
Oh, of course.
And it was like, you're never on my side and blah, 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 blah. You're always trying to like bring me down. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to bring you down. But like, as your older brother, nigga, I am wise enough to know when like maybe you might be wrong. I was like, I've had to do it to myself. Or like I was fucking.
So the thought, the sentence, maybe it's my fault, completely irrelevant to any of.
Actually, matter of fact, let me.
I don't need to see fucking.
Oh
text
no!
or
I
anything.
wanna like fucking
It's just
verbatim because like we said something and basically, long story short, I had to tell her I was like, look, bro, you can't come to me with none of your problems no more.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, because every time you have a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, if a woman comes to me with a problem, I want to fix it.
Yeah.
That's just my nature, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, you my sister, I love you, so like, I really want to help you out. And but every time I give you like some advice or like some good counsel, you never fucking take it. And then you want to bitch about the results when I gave you like the answer to the problem, and then you still went with the wrong answer, and then got mad that the results didn't turn out the way that you thought they would. But you came to me for advice, so why not just take the advice that I'm giving you? It's like I don't want to give you. I don't want to. If you bitching about anything in your life or problem, I don't want to hear about it. Like, don't call me unless it's like some froofy shit. I'm not here to hear you complain or bitch about nothing because you don't listen. And I'm over it. But yeah, so she got mad at me. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, dude. I'm like, you've been doing just fine so far. You made it to be, you know what I'm saying, 35 years old. So apparently you're doing something right. You still got your health. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're breathing. So, hey, man, you keep doing you. And that's basically where I left it at. And I haven't talked to her in like a week. But
I mean, my sister and I never really talked to each other. You know what she got me for my birthday?
What?
She got me these like they went to the Frank Lloyd Wright, one of the Frank Lloyd Wright
Houses?
houses.
Yeah.
And she got something from the gift shop. And what she got me were blank Frank Lloyd Wright like style like design postcards.
Okay.
And she's like, I thought you could write to me once in a while. Write me a letter with these postcards.
I'm like, what is this? The fucking
The
Victorian era?
1830s.
Yeah.
So anyway,
My dearest sister.
and I've been honoring that. About once a month, I do send like a card, but she never like sends anything back or like messages me or anything. So they're just going into the void of USPS to the point where I had to ask my mom, like, or I had to ask her, like, last time I saw her, like, are you getting those postcards I'm sending you?
Yeah.
I write like really thoughtful stuff and like talk about like my life and and say things in them. Like I don't half-ass it and just to do like 2 sentences.
Wait, you're the baby brother, huh?
I'm the baby brother. She's
Okay.
the older sister. And it's just going into the void, and it's just like it seems like a really bizarre gift to give on my birthday.
Yeah.
Is
Like she really didn't think about you type shit?
yeah, like she kind of like thought about like herself.
Yeah, but
more.
bro, do you even know me?
We really don't know each other, but like the past like 3 Christmases our fucking gifts were coffee based. Because that's about as far it is that we know each other.
Yeah.
Is that we both drink coffee. So
Gotta start somewhere.
yeah, I'm starting somewhere. I probably should text her today.
What's the age gap between you and your sister?
4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 years. She's the older sister. We're 4 years apart, and like she used to beat me up every day until I hit puberty, and then one day I just gave her a man punch.
That'll do it, bro.
I just like at like 12 or 13, I just like threw one,
threw-
and then they went.
Feel the power. Shit.
Yeah, so I have this weird like relationship where I write to her once a month, and I that's like our only form of communication. I mean, we do. I mean, we our childhood and stuff like we argued and stuff, but like all brothers and sisters argue,
Yeah.
right? But she just feels like she just has this chip on her shoulder, and ever since like my dad had a stroke, we kind of got closer.
Yeah.
Because and try to but it's just I think we're just getting old and tired.
Yeah. Get tired of fighting, but like
Yeah.
the fight ain't gonna stop, bro. I'm just letting you know.
I
now,
know
dude.
we have a couple big fights still left in us before.
Yeah, before fucking it's all said and done.
Yeah, I mean we still like go out to lunch and stuff like with each other. She does give me like she knows how I'm a weird fuck.
Yeah.
That's the one thing she knows. And one time we were at this like really like you know what North Star is, right?
Oh, is that the steakhouse?
No. North Star Cafe is like a trendy trendy like affluent like coffee shop chain in Columbus.
Okay.
And we were at this North Star. It's very yuppie. And
Gotcha.
we were there. It's a nice place. They have good food. But we were there and we were out on the patio and there's like a bunch of people around us.
Yeah.
And she says, "All right, I have a gift for you, but you got to close your eyes. It's going to be a surprise." And I close my eyes, and I open them, and it's this pink dick with dinosaur legs and a tail.
The fuck?
Yeah. yeah.
That's actually kind of funny.
And then she said, "My friend made it, and he calls it Dino Dick." And I literally spent 10 minutes laughing at this thing.
It's just funny.
And it kept saying Dino Dick, and people were like stopped eating and like, over. And I told her like, "This is the best gift I've ever gotten from you."
But it's so funny. I think the reason why me and my sister fight so much is because we know each other so well.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We were our mom's like first kids, and then my mom. Well, my stepbrother came in around the same time. We were like 3. Like, I'm 3 years older than him.
Yeah.
But like 4 years, like gap year for school type shit.
Yeah.
So, like I said, man, me and her been fighting each other since like the womb, bro. Well, since she came out the womb, and it's like, bro, I don't get it, man. I'm trying to be a big brother, like show her that I love her. It's like, I fucking traveled the world. I've done some shit. I've seen some things. Like here's some shit to help you make your life a little bit easier from the knowledge I know. and like she just won't. And that's like kind of the crux of everything. It's like, yo, she don't listen to nobody. Like she's like low key the black sheep of our family. Like even when we go home, she fights with our mom. She'll like fight with our sister. Like she be fighting like, bro, why are you fighting everybody all the time? Like no one's out to get you, nigga. We don't care about you like that.
I think I'm the black sheep of the family, but we don't like argue or something. They just look at me weird, like what the fuck's going on with this person?
Get the glare at the dinner table.
Yeah. I have the 1,000-yard stare at the dinner table, and they're all talking and having a normal conversation, and they just check up on me once in a while. Like I think I was talking to my sister one time. It was at the dinner table, and like all my family was around, and she just blurts out like, "Yeah, I can see you shooting up doing a mass shooting, John."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she just said that. Like I can. If you kill people, like I wouldn't be surprised. I had to stop eating for a second. I just said okay.
Like damn, it's like, is that what you think about me, bro?
Yeah, that's really what you think about me.
Hey, one day she's gonna fucking turn to TikTok and your face gonna be there.
My face will be there with an AR-15.
Exactly. And in news in Chicago, police have apprehended John Dolder, a 28-year-old white man who apparently shot up a Whole Foods.
I would shoot up a place, a Mariano's or something.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, fucking, like, yeah, these niggas got too much money.
Just shooting up the right people.
Exactly, bro. Like, it's not out the herd, bro. Like,
I know. I'll shoot up a foxtrot.
dude, you know what? If like, okay, so this is something I thought about, which is random. It was like, yo, if you killed enough rich people, would shit get less expensive? You know, like, do you think that would actually balance shit out? Probably not.
No. I think prices would go up even more.
Yeah, because now nobody's forcing people to manufacture the shit that we need.
There'd be new rich people.
Exactly.
And they want 2 yachts, bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I do not want to. If I got that type of rich, bro, I'm not buying a fucking yacht, bro.
Yeah.
That's just a waste of fucking money.
It's such a waste.
I'll get like a sailboat. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, like a little like sailboat or dinghy or something.
Yeah, man.
Have that as a hobby. I was just thinking of like what hobbies I would do if I got canceled from comedy again.
Yeah.
And I'd be like either like a boat, or I'd just go to the gym every single day.
Yeah.
And just spend 2 to 3 hours at the gym every single day, just
fucking pumping
pushing
iron,
my
bro.
body to the limit every single day, and then like take a year off from comedy and come back ripped,
Dude,
and just sexually harass straight men.
Nah, you can sexually harass women by that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're hot enough, it's not harassment. You know? Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh man, but this is one more conclusion of how my family thinks of me. So anyway, I work at a place that delivers things. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
And let's just say I work for the postal service.
For sure.
And my uncle, he just said, John, I hear a lot about people. You know where the term postal comes from. And he just starts talking to me about postal workers shooting up the fucking office. And he's like, that's where postal comes from. Do you know that? And I'm like, yes, I do.
You know what's crazy though? I never understood why like a postman would do that, because like that job is pretty like you just working by yourself.
I know.
For the most part, it's like
I think they're talking about the people sorting the mail in the warehouse because.
Oh yeah, that would be a lot.
And because there's a Seinfeld joke about where Kramer goes up to Newman.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's the deal with you postal workers like going postal and shooting up the office all the time? And Newman just goes, because the mail never stops. It never ends.
Oh man, that sounds like one of my fucking mushroom fucking thoughts I had earlier, bro.
Literally, the mail never fucking stops.
Yeah.
There's no like end to the day. You know when you like at your work, you're like cutting hair or whatever, and then you have the last one of the day, and it feels good. Like finally, like brush them off.
Oh, yep, 6 o'clock, bro. Yeah. Last cut. I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
You're sweeping up the last of the hair, and you just know it's done. No, when you work for like the post office.
It never stops, bro.
There's still trucks coming in with more shit.
Hell yeah.
And the only satisfaction of knowing is like having Schadenfreude for the next shift.
Well, shit, shout out to the Trump tariffs. I'm pretty sure fucking won't be too many parcels coming in and out of that place in the near future.
Yeah. Fucking, I don't really want to talk about work because it's not going well.
Yeah.
Because of the tariffs.
Yeah, dude. I've been thinking about that shit, bro. Like, low key, it's like we're like just like on the edge or like barely hanging on. We just need to let it fall off the cliff, bro.
We really do.
Like, just let it, like, because that would reset a lot of shit, bro. Like, I'm low key kind of hoping that the housing market crashes.
Again, we should be like there was a weird 2 weeks during COVID when everything was shut down. It was about like 3 weeks in.
You mean 3 months, my nigga?
No, it was okay.
I know what you're talking about
so
exactly.
COVID, it shut down in what, late February?
No. So here it was like the second week of March.
Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
I'll
sense.
never
That
forget.
makes sense
Yeah.
because it was May when this happened. Because I was still going to work because I was considered an essential worker.
Yeah.
So I was still getting out of the house, and just one day I parked my car in Uptown, and literally just people were walking in pairs, silently walking, just like this fast-paced walking, like a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of people were just out because that was the only thing you could do outside of your apartment. It was about a month and a half,
yeah.
month and a half in, and literally like groups of like 2 to 3 people would just be like walking silently with no masks on or anything. Just and it was a lot of people. Like it was way more than usual, and I was like, I'm glad people are going crazy.
Yeah. Dude, you know what, man? I like legit found my sanity during the pandemic, bro. Like, shout out to fucking LSD, bro, cuz that shit, like, literally, it kept me sane, bro, cuz I know if I would have fucking just been in the house like stone sober, I probably would have went a little stir crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like cabin fever like a motherfucker. Like,
Yeah. You know, that's the beautiful thing about, because I was already diagnosed as a schizophrenic.
Yeah.
And I was taking my medication with it, and I just noticed all the extroverted normal people were getting weird. And I was like, welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
Oh man, fucking, cause you the government is forcing you to be alone with your thoughts, bro.
yeah. Now you're in a little bit of my life.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, did you hear something? No? Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Like, yeah, nigga, you are tripping. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Get outside and touch
Everyone
grass.
went on like a sober acid trip, like about May into 2020.
But you know what, though? Like, oh, man, dude, I'm not going to hold you, man. I really like when the pandemic was going, bro. Cause,
No, it was nice going to the park.
yeah, you could just be outside. It wasn't like, I mean, not that there's really like a lot of people outside for real, but nobody was outside.
Yeah.
Everybody was at home. You could just chill out. Man, nigga, you could drive from the north side to the south side of Chicago in 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
No one was on the freeway. It was beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It felt like
It was nice.
it low-key felt like the Thanos snap, bro. Like half of everybody just disappeared and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, maybe he had a good idea, bro. Shout out to Marvel.
Yeah, man.
Maybe, yeah, we need a new disease. We need a new pandemic. We need a housing market collapse.
We need another like bubble to burst.
Yeah, and then another world war, and then I think everything would be normal again, bro. like,
Conclusion: people need to die in the street.
real shit, bro. We need to, because, you know, unfortunately or fortunately, fucking war fucking drums up a lot of business, bro.
It does. It does. The military-industrial complex.
Yeah. I was like, if fucking we want to get back manufacturing jobs, war's a nice way to get it.
It is. Put Rosie the Riveter back to work instead of typing on her blog.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. Man, these bitches don't even know how to fucking work an angle saw, bro. Like, I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
There's not enough dykes in the world to fucking really.
Yeah, there was like one girl in my shop class in high school.
Yeah.
And she fucked up something with like a drill press.
Yeah.
And the shop teacher just went over to her and just yelled, "What are you, fucking retarded?" And she cried, and all the boys in the class were laughing.
Died laughing. Hell yeah.
Laughing at her.
Like, yo, that's basically what it's like to be a man,
She
girl.
didn't come to shop class for like 3 days after that.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, could you imagine, bro, getting your feelings hurt and be like, oh, I just can't come in for 3 days?
Oh god.
And people actually taking that shit serious, bro.
I know, man. That's another thing I told my mom about men. It's like, I was like, yeah, I basically said that. Yeah, we can't get our feelings hurt, or we can't sit and cry about things.
You know what? I didn't just realize it, but it made me think about something, bro. Like, I think I need to start dating women, bro, who've played sports.
Yeah,
Cause like, I don't know, like sports is like the great thing is like, okay, you get bitched at by your coach, but then it's like you still gotta fucking make a play, bro. Like, there's no time to reflect on your feelings, bro. Like, we're trying to win right now.
yeah,
So get your fucking ass out there and fucking make something happen. You can cry about it later.
yeah.
I mean, like, fucking, oh, dude, playing football growing up, getting cussed out by a coach, and still having to, like, all right, now get out there and make that tackle.
Yeah.
Like, Bill's character,
It
man.
does. It does.
Yeah.
I mean, I played football for like 1 season, but I played tennis mostly in high school.
Yeah.
But still, like, you have to have like some mental fortitude because it's like chess.
Oh, shit.
You can't let the fucking opponent like read your like in football you can be angry.
Yeah.
But in tennis you have to like channel your anger into like skillful like
Swings, yeah.
Swings, yeah.
Because, like, low, I mean, I say this all the time, bro. Tennis is a combat sport.
It is.
It really is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like the fact that you can actually hit a motherfucker with the ball and score points.
Yeah.
Like,
It's perfectly legal to hit the opponent with the ball.
that's a point, bro.
Actually, it's encouraged. You know, it's actually encouraged. Like, if you can get that guy scrambling,
Yeah.
you know.
Like,
you know
fucking-
how many times I try to hit the person with my serve?
Oh yeah,
You
of
know?
course, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking, so, here's a random question. How fast was like your fastest serve?
90 miles an hour.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I probably, I don't know. I never had it clocked.
Yeah.
But I used to have a fucking serve that this tennis pro that coached like professionals that went to Wimbledon and like the U.S. Open and stuff.
Yeah.
And he taught me this serve where I could put my entire body weight into the ball.
Yeah.
And it would go so fucking fast that it would go through the chain link fence. So it'd probably be an easy 100 miles an hour.
Fuck yeah, dude. So, all right, one of my favorite things to like watch online is you can find it, but there's like a couple clips of like, like this is a woman like, okay, this is me trying to return a man's serve, right? Yo, I don't know why it seems like the ball goes faster when it's being hit at a woman, bro. But like, it's like the ball is sexist because I'm like, yo, I be watching two men like serve. I'm like, the ball don't be moving that fast, bro. But when they like, dude, it's like a bullet coming at a bitch, bro. Like, oh shit, like yeah, this is what 127 miles an hour looks like, bro.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude, so can you imagine? And then like fucking baseball, bro. Like motherfuckers trying to hit like 102 mile per hour fucking fastballs. That shit's crazy. Have you ever like seen what that feels like?
Oh yeah. Like the bruising is terrible. Like it breaks bones sometimes.
Yeah, but no, like bro, if you're standing in a batter's box, bro, and like 100 mile an hour ball is coming at you, bro, it's like it's ridiculously fast, and you just hear like the fucking wind coming off the ball.
Yep.
It's like, tss,
Yep.
Jesus Christ, bro, what the fuck?
I used to see like first singles and second singles, which are always like the top dudes
Yeah.
in the team, and literally the match would just be 3 blurs.
Yeah.
What like two blurs that look like like skin, and then like they're wearing white or whatever they're wearing.
Yeah.
And then just a green blur that's going back and forth. Like you can't really, you just see the balls like tracing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it stops because like one of them, the weird thing about like adrenaline rushes when you're playing tennis is that the ball goes slower, but you're moving the same speed.
Yeah.
That's happened to me a few times, where I would just like do some like ninja shit and fucking hit it back, and like the people like literally didn't see me running, just see a blur,
Dude, fucking, so it's actually kind of funny, man. Like when I was inner city kid, there used to be like a summer program in my hometown. It was like a sports program for kids and shit like that.
Oh, tennis courts in the hood are hilarious.
Yeah, bro. But you know what, man? Like the one time we actually got out there and played tennis, man, that shit was so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
Like, yeah, I actually got like so they was giving out like stuff, and I got a tennis racket. I used to have like a Wilson, bro. It was pretty
Yeah.
decent.
Yeah.
But I mean, fucking, like niggas don't play tennis like that. I mean, we do, but it's like, I mean, my parents weren't fucking the Williams dad, so
Yeah.
man, they didn't play tennis. Or baseball house for real.
Yeah. Oh, so you're
Baseball,
swinging it
football.
like a baseball bat?
Yeah, well, nah, just like it's like the sports we played like in our house is like just baseball and like football for real.
Oh,
for real.
okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it would have been cool growing up playing tennis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it took me years before I started like actually like enjoying
Yeah.
playing tennis because like learning how to swing it properly, it's so embarrassing like when you first start, you know.
Yeah, man, you gotta get that backhand right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get when you learn how to like put like top spin and backspin on fucking balls, you feel like a G.
Yeah.
You know.
I wonder if like one of the ways they practice like the backhand is like you're just smacking a bitch. Ugh!
Since I'm left-handed, I learned to serve from the same coach that taught me like that monster
Dude, I
serve.
keep forgetting you left-handed, bro. That's probably scary for the opponent, low key.
Oh
bro.
yeah. He taught me how to use left-handed for advantage. He taught me a fucking serve where I would slice the ball and then it would spin to the right-handed player's backhand.
Yeah, counterclockwise spin on that shit, bro.
Yeah, exactly. The exact opposite spin that like 95% of players like
Yep.
are used to. The exact opposite, and that won me so many fucking points.
Bro, that shit is crazy, dude.
I could see the terror in people's eyes when after like I first like would spin it like that.
Yeah,
you know?
actually, it's funny like that we talking tennis, bro, because that's like actually something I've been watching a lot recently, man. Like fucking, especially during the majors.
Yeah.
Like I think I might try to if I can swing it because Jesus Christ, everything is expensive nowadays. I really want to go to the U.S. Open, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is something I've been talking about for like the last like 4 years. Like, bro, like it'd be kind of cool to watch like a match in Flushing, bro.
On television, tennis is the most boring fucking thing, but live tennis is actually kind of entertaining.
I said honestly, I love watching tennis on TV, bro. Like they be fucking battling, bro.
I don't know. It's fun for me. It's fun to play, boring to watch.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I understand what they're doing and stuff like that. It's just like I can't sit down and watch it.
Hey, I guess it's like harder to be quiet at home than like in a stadium full of people because
Yeah.
you can feel like the energy of everybody else in there.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, everyone's quiet like during the rally.
Yeah.
From the serve to, and then as soon as like the point's done, everyone just goes ape shit for a second, and then it just quiets down completely again.
Yeah.
And then that point is done, ape shit. And it just fluctuates like that.
I was like, yeah, I like the etiquette around tennis. Low key, I would Happy Gilmore that shit, bro. Like right from my serve, like, come on, man, let's get the noise up, bro. Like, I don't want this shit to be quiet. Like, let's enjoy this moment. Man, fucking. What's going on? Oh shit.
Yeah, we're over time, but
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
That's beautiful.
Anything you want to talk about before we go?
Shit. Figuring out what the fuck I'm gonna eat for dinner today, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend money, John.
God damn, going back around it. And then, you know what we're going to conclude it on? The only thing free in America now is racism.
Exactly.
That's the only takeaway from this episode. So we're going to leave it at that. Good night, y'all.
Straight dicks.
Straight dicks.